What's good? It's Coach Joey. You already know what it is. Coach's Corner Podcast with El Rancho Boxing. Listen, I've been gone for a minute, but listen, it was the summertime. The kids are out. We had to do things. You know how it goes. Happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying? Got to create them boundaries and shit. But listen, we back, man. We back trying to get it consistent. I had a lot of people come up to me over the weekend and just, hey, man, we love that Coach's Corner, man. You guys got to keep doing it. We want to follow it, you know. So I got to get more consistent with it, man. Shout out to my boy, Even Hands, man. We co-host on it when we do our thing. But listen, we had a beautiful weekend of boxing. MVP Promotions, Box Lab Promotions of MVP Promotion Fight Night 1. And a weekend of 2-day weekend of fights. And we got offered to get on there, man, and it was a big night of bangers. You know what I'm saying? You had we were the main event on the prelims, and then Corey was the co-main, which is a beautiful moment for him and Coach Angus and them, and then Amos with Coach Nelson. You know, huge comeback story, beautiful story, man. We're gonna get him on an interview, and y'all can hear that story too. He was on the fight too after his swing bout. But listen, man, I want to talk about my guy. You know what I mean? I want to talk about our fighter, Alex La Mole Rios. And listen, man, a fucking dog. You want to talk about a fucking dog? And man, we're so proud of that kid, man. Man, I'm so proud of him. You know, not just me, everybody that knows him, everybody that's followed him. He finally has done what we know he is capable of doing, and it was just a little bit. You know, he's still more capable of more. But let's dive into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's dive into this shit. So, hold on. Let me rewind real quick before we dive into it, man. Huge shout out to Coach Shad and Mays Gym. Some people wonder how they do it. How does two gyms with two head coaches, how do they get this shit done, man? How do they put both philosophies? You know, Rashad's got a style he likes. I got a style I like. But listen, it's ego, guys. It's ego. All of us know what our jobs are. It's an understanding. You know, a lot of people don't understand. Me and Coach Rashad work with each other for years with pro fighters. So it's not like we don't know how to work, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got the same horse in the same race. We got one goal, and that's win. You know what I mean? There ain't no, if Alex loses, Rashad loses, and Joey went. Nah, ain't none of that shit, man. We lose, we all lose. We win, we all win. We all put countless hours in together, and it's just a matter of respect and understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? And hearing each other out, you know, coming across the game plan with different ideas. You know, he'll have his, I'll have mine, and we come together and we create a fucking dog, and that's what we did. We created a dog. So, look, man, I'm gonna pat myself on the fucking back, and Coach Shaw pat himself on the back, because we're doing something that's not well known, you know. And I know a lot of people might see us talking in the corner and that's chaos. It ain't chaos. It's understanding to us. Usually it's Coach Rashad will go, then I'll go, and his dad's always yelling what we're saying, so it's funny. But we all have a job, man, and it works. Our chaos works, you know, and when you start having the dog understand what the chaos is, now you know you're doing your job. So huge shout out to us, because, you know, sometimes we stay humble and we don't like to hear, you know, the good things, but fuck that. We're doing an amazing fucking job. We're working our ass off, and motherfuckers keep doubting and keep watching. Either you on the team rooting, or you on the other fucking sideline, nigga, against us. And guess what? Either way, it don't matter. You feel me? But now let's go into the fucking fight. How did it happen? You know, we don't fight at 140. We fight at 135. We've done a couple catch weights. You know what I'm saying? We fought at 140 one time early in the career, a last minute opponent. So we came in. The guy actually was heavier, like 147. But we ended up making it happen. We did our thing. But you know, we get a phone call. Coach Shaw get the phone call first, and Coach Shaw will do what we always do. Anytime he get the call, he'll call me. We don't even reach out to Alex. We don't reach out to the mom, the dad. We don't talk to nobody. Me and Rashad get on the phone. We talk about who they're offering. We see what they're going on. And hey, man, they got 13-0, 7 KOs at 140. Okay. Well, we get on the film. He'll go find. We start searching for film. We start finding something, and it's crazy because he'll be like, "All right, you go watch. I'll go watch. We'll link back up later. We'll see what we looking at." Sure enough, man. As soon as he get back, we say the same shit. Line his ass up. Because here's the thing, we know what type of dog we have. We know what he's capable. Has he done what we expect him to do yet? No. We've been preaching about what he's been doing offensively, but we just need him to believe in himself to do it when the lights come on. He's been doing the press beautiful, but now we had to show more defensively and offensively. We don't hold no punches, man. One thing about us, we're very honest with our fighter about what it is that our problem is. And I told Alex, you know why they picked you? Because they think you have no offense. They think they're going to box you on the back leg, turn you, spin you, touch you, get out. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to use your press as a good thing because you're going to make him look good doing it. So they're thinking, this is easy work. He just got pressed. He can't box with the shit. His offense is minimal. Nah. That's why we said line that shit up, because we knew that if Alex did anything offensively that we've been doing in sparring, it'd be a whole different fucking fight. So now, not only does he got to get on his back leg and fucking box, now he got to play fucking defense on his back leg, or deciding when you go forward, yeah, motherfucker, we ain't moving. When we go forward, you better be ready to throw, because it's time to go, right? So we knew what we had. It's just a matter of, is Alex going to take this moment and do what he's capable of doing? But listen, man, as a team, and all you fighters, some of you fighters coming up, everybody want to be baby to move slow. Everybody want to say they want to be great. But when it's time to fucking be great or time to take a chance, you don't take the chance because you're worried about, oh, well, Man, fuck all that. If you train your ass off and the time's right, and the moment's right, and you believe in what you're doing, you believe it as a team, you fucking roll that dice, because what you here for? You here to fucking what? Fight nobody? You here to what? Look good on IG? You here? Listen, man, we ain't with all that. We want to know if we can be great. We want to know if we can start being good. We want to know. We want to get in that paint with somebody, man, that makes you have to fucking be better. And that's how you get challenged. You know what I mean? You get in there with somebody, and we were ready for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, B-side, 13-0, 7 KOs, bigger weight, line it the fuck up. Amazing camp. Great fucking camp. Huge shout out to the guys that helped get Alex ready, man. And shout out to Coach Nelson and Amos, man. And not just Amos in the gym, man. You got Patufo, who's getting ready to fight for a world title next Saturday. Listen, then you got Corey Marksman out here fucking sniping motherfuckers with his shit. And them guys right there, man, they helped us prepare so much for the fight. Beautiful fucking round. Shout out to Aponte and them down in Miami. Hell of a fucking work, man. Like, we didn't leave no stones unturned, man. We were in the ring. A lot of people say iron sharpens iron. Man, dogs make dogs. You know what I'm saying? When you in there with motherfuckers that are pussyfooting, you ain't gonna get nowhere. But when you in there sparring fucking dogs, you better be ready, because every day ain't no light day. You can't come into the gym, light sparring, I'm gonna work. Nah. Hell no. You gonna get up in this ring, you better bring your shit, because I'm gonna touch your ass. And you gotta respect all these guys. They all respect each other out of the ring. They can laugh and joke, but when they get in that ring, man, and they're sparring, they're really trying to touch each other, man, because they're trying to help each other better. So huge shout out to y'all boys, man. God bless every single one of you guys and your teams, man. They're all amazing people, and we're grateful for having y'all part of our, being able to work and give us that work, man. Appreciate y'all boys. Fight comes down, baby. We get into the weigh-in. Alex is feeling good. He keeps telling me and Rashad, man, I feel really good. My legs feel really good. And sometimes you got to listen to your horse, man. Sometimes he's telling you how he feels, and you got to, okay, all right, let's see how we feel. If you're feeling good at 140, we got to see how you feel. And the weigh-in's going perfect. He cut weight beautiful. We couldn't even ask for a better weight cut. We make the weight. We fuel back up right, you know what I mean? We eat proper meals, we right to hydrate, we get, we do all those things right, we're drinking the right stuff, everything's lining in. Then there's fight day, fight day, we all wake up with nerves, you know what I'm saying? I'll do my call in the morning to Alex, have a little fucking pep talk. I know Coach Shad has his thing. We reach out to him individually, and we're speaking motivational shit. So we're all just locking the fuck in time during the day. Then we finally get to the venue. We get back in the back and we all start locking in. We start doing, all of us have jobs, you know what I mean? I'll wrap his hands, Coach Shad will stretch him out. Then we fucking, Coach Shad warm up with noodles, and then I'll warm up with mitts, and then Rashad get back on the mitts. It's just, we have a little circle of thing that we always follow, and it works, you know what I'm saying? So we were fight 5, the main fight on the main card on the prelim. We were the last fight on the prelim, right? So the fight 5 got a knockout. So all of a sudden they're like, hey, fight 4. We were fight 5, and then fight 4 had a knockout. Hey, fight 5, you up? We walking in 2. So we're like, all right, we ready to roll. We do our little prayer. We, thanks God for all the time and getting us there. We're asking for safety for both fighters, and we make our walk, baby. We head back there, but this is the crazy part. We're back there for 20 fucking minutes. We sitting over 20. Motherfucker, we could have been sitting back here warming up. We up there, no mitts, no nothing. We got to be, drilling and dribbling and shit with the hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what's crazy is, this is how y'all got to know that God don't lie, man. And God don't put people in positions until He'll put people in positions and you learn from those positions, and then He'll put you back in to see if it's your time or you learn, right? We've been there twice and we came up short both times. Now this is the 3rd time of the opportunity that we're taking, and we're back there chilling, and man, it's a long time we're sitting back there, and Coach Shad's like, man, I'm not as nervous as I used to be, right? Or I usually am. Alex is sitting on the stairs chilling, taking pictures and shit, laughing, and I just said, bro, because we're ready. We know it's our time. We know God has prepared us for this moment. We know God has put us through these moments a couple times and we fell short, but we know that we're ready because we busted our ass. So we left no stones unturned. And guess what? You can go to war. When you do that, you can go to war and be okay with the outcome. That whatever the story's written from God, that's just what it's going to be, right? So there ain't no reason for you getting crazy when the story's already written. If you cheated the game, then that's what it's going to be. But we know we didn't cheat nothing. We know we put in some fucking work this camp. And we do all the time. But that's why we always know we can go there and give our best. And if things fall up short, then that's what it is. But we know we all put our heart into it, right? So, fight start. They call us out. Hey, we coming out in a minute. We all lock the fuck in. It's go mode. Shad locks in. I lock in. Alex locks in. We fucking heads turn, switch. It's almost like as soon as Alex hits that stage and them lights come on and that music come on, that fucking switch turns on. That motherfucker ain't Alex Rios no more. That motherfucker become a lot mole. It just, that shit come in his head, boy. Like, I'm really want y'all to understand what this young man really is, boy. When that motherfucker tell you he a fucking dog and he a different dog, he that motherfucker that will fight at every table to get them scraps. You feel me? Like, he really that fucking dog. And, we get up in there, get up to the ring. Ring walk was amazing. We're feeling it. We're hyped. Coach Shad says his thing. His dad says his thing. I say my thing. We get out in there. First thing we always say, baby, is, hey, have fun, but be great. You know what I'm saying? And listen, round 1 and round 2, we knew he was going to probably take round 1 or 2 because he was speed and we had to get him. We had to get the distance. We haven't been in all year. We had to get the timing down. But Alex actually caught on a lot faster than we thought, which was the second round he started touching. Yeah, we were getting touched too, but, it's what it is, right? But then I'm going to say around 3 and 4, man, Alex just started getting in the fucking groove. And we started seeing out the gate. Me and Rashad look at each other and say, hey, his legs look good. You know what I mean? He fainting. He fucking head moving. Hands are up. He's shooting the jab. He coming off the jab. I mean, it was getting to the point where, it was almost like we were playing PlayStation or some shit where Shada say something that's like him pushing B. I'll say something like him pushing A. And he just doing the shit. doing everything we worked on, stuff that him and Shad worked, stuff that we worked, stuff we put together as a team, and it just fucking happened. Then the motherfuckers start dancing and shit. Me and Rashad look at each other and say, man, what the fuck? Boy, this motherfucker, he feeling himself right now. And I had a buddy ask me when we get out the ring, after the fight's all said and done, like, hey man, when your fighter get into that zone, he's dancing, he's showboating, what do you say? No, you don't do shit. You let him fucking go. You gotta let him go, man, because he's reached a point of confidence that he hasn't had yet. Now, as coaches, when he comes back to the corner, we're gonna say, hey, stay mindful, stay smart. Hey, don't get lazy, don't get greedy. Be careful, be defense responsible. We'll still yell our instructions. And a lot of times people don't realize how the corner works for us. Rashad's looking at Tyree, I'm looking at Alex, and we're talking in the corner about what adjustment we need to make when he comes back to the corner. We're already saying, hey, Shad, he need to come here, throw this uppercut here. So we're kind of bouncing off each other. So when he comes back, we kind of know what we're really going to say to him, right? But one thing's for sure, man, there was a point in time in that fight, man, where me and Rashad are getting into it ourselves, I'm over there. Look at him. He's dead. He's over there dying. Let's fucking go dog walk his ass. And then Rashad will come right off on it. Hey, let's dog walk him, but we got to stay smart. It's like we correlate off of each other. And then Rashad, but hey, let's put his ass in the dirt. Be smart. And it's just, you're going off your fighter's emotion too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so happy for him, man, because he finally hit that space of confidence. I don't think I've ever seen him have that confidence the way he did that night. And I think he realized when he got out that ring, like, I could really do this boxing shit. If I really listen and I got the right people in place and I really listen and put this thing together, I can have a decent career. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you can ask for. Put the fucking work in and believe in yourself and have confidence, and that's what the fuck we did, man. I'm so happy for him, man. It was almost like watching your kid do something, and heartfully you get emotional, you know what I'm saying? And we did, it was watching him succeed is worth every bit of stress that we go through training camp. Watching you win, get your hand raised, seeing that joy, because you put a lot of fucking work in, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? So it was an amazing fight, man. We did our thing. He got a cut, he got a headbutt, and got a cut. So we're gonna be out a month and a half. So, hopefully we can get back in November, December, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how it works. But either way, we're gonna stay working. And huge shout out, man, to everybody, man. And we appreciate y'all, man. And we appreciate everybody that showed up we appreciate everybody that's with us, and everybody that's not with us, we appreciate too. And if you with us, you with us. And if you're not, fuck you. You know what I mean? Stay on the other side. Just make sure you ready for that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I don't hold punches on it. If you fuck with us, you fuck with us. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But either way, God bless everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. We're going to keep this locked in. Look for my recap from Corey. I'm going to spend a segment just on Corey. I didn't want to, he deserved more than 3 minutes, because let me tell you something, boy. Smooth was smooth, boy. And then Amos too, man. That's another story. We're going to get him in on the podcast. He's got a beautiful story. So I'm gonna do a different recap for both of them individually. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all, man. Y'all already know Coach Joey, Coach's Corner Podcast, El Rancho Boxing. We back in it, you heard?